Welcome to our journey into the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. In this video, we'll explore the foundational principles of this ancient philosophy and uncover its relevance in today's fast-paced world. Stoicism, a school of philosophy that flourished in ancient Greece and Rome, was founded in Athens by Zeno of Citium around 300 BCE. Its teachings were later expanded by prominent philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca. But what exactly is Stoicism, and why has it endured for over 2 millennia? At its core, Stoicism is a practical philosophy. It's not just about abstract theories, but about actionable wisdom that helps us live a better, more fulfilling life. The Stoics believed that the path to true happiness lies in understanding and living in accordance with nature. This means recognizing what is within our control and what is not, and cultivating a mindset of acceptance and resilience. One of the central tenets of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control. According to the Stoics, we must distinguish between what we can control and what we cannot. Our thoughts, actions, and reactions are within our control. External events, other people's opinions, and the outcomes of our efforts are not. By focusing on what we can control and accepting what we cannot, we can achieve inner peace and emotional stability. Stoicism teaches us to approach life's challenges with a calm and rational mind. When faced with adversity, the Stoics encourage us to ask, "Is this within my control?" If the answer is yes, we take action. If no, we practice acceptance and adapt our mindset accordingly. This simple yet profound shift in perspective can drastically reduce stress and anxiety. To cultivate this mindset, the Stoics emphasize daily practices such as mindfulness, reflection, and journaling. Marcus Aurelius, one of Rome's greatest emperors and a Stoic philosopher, kept a journal where he reflected on his thoughts and actions. This practice of self-examination helps us stay grounded and aligned with our values. Central to Stoic philosophy are the 4 cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These virtues serve as a moral compass, guiding our decisions and actions. Wisdom helps us discern what is truly valuable. Courage enables us to face challenges head-on. Justice ensures we treat others with fairness and respect. And temperance encourages moderation and self-control. Though Stoicism originated in ancient times, its lessons are timeless. Today, people from all walks of life find value in Stoic teachings, applying them to navigate the complexities of modern living. From managing stress and building resilience to fostering meaningful relationships and achieving personal growth, Stoicism offers practical tools for a balanced and fulfilling life. In our next video, we'll delve deeper into the specific Stoic practices and how you can incorporate them into your daily routine. Join us as we continue to explore the wisdom of Stoicism and unlock the secrets to controlling your emotions and living a life of virtue and tranquility. Thank you for watching. Here is the number 1 point: is mindfulness practices. Today we'll dive deep into understanding emotions from a Stoic perspective, helping you navigate life's challenges with calm and clarity. Stoicism teaches us that emotions are natural human experiences, but it's how we handle them that truly matters. According to the Stoics, emotions can be divided into 2 categories: rational and irrational. Rational emotions align with reason and virtue. These include feelings like joy from doing good or serenity in the face of adversity. On the other hand, irrational emotions are those that disturb our peace of mind, such as fear, anger, or envy. Irrational emotions stem from misjudgments about what is truly valuable. The Stoics argue that we often place too much importance on external events or possessions, leading to unnecessary emotional turmoil. For example, we might feel extreme anxiety over losing a job, forgetting that our inner virtues and character are what truly define us. Perception plays a crucial role in Stoic philosophy. As Epictetus famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Our perceptions shape our emotional responses. By changing the way we perceive events, we can transform our emotional landscape. Central to Stoic thought is the dichotomy of control. This principle teaches us to focus on what we can control: our thoughts, actions, and responses, while accepting what we cannot control, such as other people's actions or external circumstances. Embracing this dichotomy helps us manage our emotions more effectively. The Stoics developed several techniques to manage emotions. One such technique is cognitive reframing. This involves reinterpreting a challenging situation in a more positive or neutral light. For example, instead of seeing a setback as a failure, view it as an opportunity for growth and learning. Another powerful Stoic exercise is negative visualization. By occasionally contemplating worst-case scenarios, we prepare ourselves emotionally for potential difficulties. This practice reduces fear and anxiety, making us more resilient when faced with real challenges. Stoicism places a strong emphasis on virtue. By striving to cultivate virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, we align our actions with our highest values. This alignment fosters inner peace and emotional stability, regardless of external circumstances. Understanding emotions through the lens of Stoicism empowers us to live a more balanced and fulfilling life. By distinguishing between rational and irrational emotions, altering our perceptions, and focusing on what we can control, we gain the strength to face life's challenges with grace and equanimity. Here is the number 2 point: is mindfulness practices. Life is full of events and situations that evoke a wide range of emotions. Some of these are within our control, while others are not. The ancient Stoic philosophers taught that understanding this distinction is key to maintaining emotional balance and inner peace. The Stoic principle of the dichotomy of control emphasizes that we should focus our energy on what we can control and let go of what we cannot. According to Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, some things are up to us, and some things are not. So what exactly can we control? According to the Stoics, the things within our control are our own thoughts, actions, and reactions. This includes our beliefs, judgments, desires, and attitudes. Essentially, anything that stems from our own mind is within our power to shape. Imagine you're driving to work and someone cuts you off in traffic. Your immediate reaction might be anger or frustration. However, while you can't control the actions of the other driver, you can control your response. You can choose to remain calm, let it go, and continue your drive without letting it ruin your day. Now, let's consider what we cannot control. This includes external events and the actions of others. We cannot control the weather, the economy, or other people's behaviors and opinions. Trying to control these external factors leads to frustration and anxiety. Here are a few examples of things we cannot control: the past and future, natural events like rain or storms, other people's thoughts and actions, unexpected changes or disruptions. By recognizing what is outside our control, we can shift our focus to what we can influence. This mental shift allows us to conserve our energy and reduce unnecessary stress. The Stoics believe that accepting the limits of our control is liberating. Let's try a practical exercise. Think of a situation that's been causing you stress. Write down everything about this situation. Next, categorize each element into what you can control and what you cannot. Once you've identified the uncontrollable aspects, practice letting them go. Focus your efforts on the parts you can change. By practicing this Stoic lesson, you develop resilience and emotional intelligence. You become more adept at handling life's challenges with grace and composure. Remember, the goal is not to be indifferent to life's difficulties, but to approach them with a balanced and focused mind. Here is the number 3 point: is mindfulness practices. Today we're diving into lesson 2: practice mindfulness and presence. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, it's easy to get caught up in worries about the future or regrets about the past. But the Stoics taught us the power of living in the present moment. Mindfulness, at its core, is the practice of being fully aware and engaged in the present moment. The Stoics believe that by anchoring ourselves in the now, we can reduce stress, enhance our emotional regulation, and improve overall well-being. Start with simple mindfulness exercises. For instance, when drinking a cup of tea, focus entirely on the experience. Notice the warmth of the cup in your hands, the aroma of the tea, the taste with each sip. This is a practical application of mindfulness. Another technique is mindful walking. As you walk, pay attention to the sensation of your feet touching the ground, the rhythm of your steps, the sounds around you, and the movement of your body. This practice helps ground you in the present. Meditation is a cornerstone of mindfulness practice. Find a quiet space, sit comfortably, and focus on your breath. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breathing. This helps train your mind to stay present. Journaling can also be a powerful mindfulness tool. At the end of each day, take a few minutes to reflect on your experiences. Write down what you noticed, how you felt, and what you learned. This reflection helps reinforce your presence throughout the day. Mindfulness isn't just about formal practices. It's about integrating presence into your everyday life. When you're with loved ones, be truly with them. Listen actively, engage fully, and appreciate the moment. The Stoics also emphasize the importance of thoughtful response over impulsive reaction. Before responding in a conversation, take a moment to breathe and center yourself. This mindful pause allows you to choose a more measured and constructive response. Remember the words of Marcus Aurelius: confine yourself to the present. This Stoic principle is a reminder that the present moment is all we truly have control over. By practicing mindfulness and presence, we can navigate life's challenges with greater calm and clarity. Thank you for joining us in exploring Lesson 2 of Controlling Your Emotions with Stoic Lessons. Here is the number 4 point is mindfulness practices. Today we explore Lesson 3, Cultivating Inner Peace Through Acceptance. This principle is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, helping us to navigate life's ups and downs with tranquility and grace. Imagine a life where external events, no matter how chaotic, do not disturb your inner peace. This is the promise of acceptance in Stoicism. But how do we achieve this? First, let's understand the concept of apathy, or love of fate. Stoics teach us to embrace everything that happens, both good and bad, as necessary parts of the grand tapestry of life. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, urged us to love the hand that fate deals you and play it as your own. To cultivate inner peace through acceptance, start by recognizing the nature of reality. Life is full of unpredictable events, some joyous, others challenging. We often struggle because we resist this fundamental truth. Acceptance means acknowledging that while we can't control external events, we can control our reactions to them. One powerful method to practice acceptance is through daily reflection. Set aside a few moments each day to review your experiences. Ask yourself, what events today were beyond my control? How did I react to them? Could I have responded more calmly? Another technique is negative visualization. This involves contemplating potential misfortunes before they occur. This isn't about pessimism, but preparation. By visualizing challenges, we diminish their power over us when they happen, leading to a calmer, more measured response. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, advised us to keep our expectations realistic. He said, "Expecting that something will happen and being prepared for it takes away its power to harm. By adjusting our expectations, we prevent unnecessary disappointment and maintain our peace." Acceptance also involves letting go of the need to control others. We often get upset because people don't act the way we want them to. The Stoics remind us that we cannot change others, only our reactions to them. This mindset fosters compassion and patience, reducing conflict and enhancing our inner serenity. In practice, acceptance can be as simple as taking a deep breath and reminding yourself, "This too shall pass." Use this mantra in moments of stress to anchor yourself in the present and release tension. Cultivating inner peace through acceptance doesn't mean passive resignation. It means actively choosing to focus on what you can control: your thoughts, actions, and attitudes, while gracefully letting go of what you cannot. This shift empowers you to live with greater equanimity and resilience. Remember, inner peace is a practice, not a destination. It requires daily commitment and mindful effort. Embrace each moment as it comes, accept the flow of life, and watch as tranquility becomes your constant companion. Here is the number 5 point is mindfulness practices. Today we delve into Lesson 4, use rational thinking to manage reactions. Imagine this: you've had a rough day at work. On your way home, someone cuts you off in traffic. Instantly, you feel a surge of anger. What do? This is where rational thinking comes into play. Stoicism teaches us that our reactions are not dictated by external events, but by our perceptions of those events. By using rational thinking, we can control our emotional responses. When faced with a triggering event, stop and ask yourself, is this within my control? Remember, you cannot control the actions of others, but you can control your own reactions. Next, challenge the initial emotional response. Instead of immediately reacting with anger, take a moment to analyze the situation. Was the other driver truly intending to harm you, or could it have been a mistake? By rationalizing the event, you diffuse the immediate emotional surge. Practice deep breathing and remind yourself of the bigger picture. In the grand scheme of things, this minor inconvenience is insignificant. This technique of using rational thinking helps shift your perspective from emotional to logical. It's about training your mind to stay calm and composed, even in the face of provocations. Regular practice of this rational analysis builds mental resilience. Over time, you'll find yourself less reactive and more in control of your emotions. Let's break down the steps. 1. Pause and breathe. 2. Ask yourself, is this within my control? 3. Challenge the initial emotion with logical analysis. 4. Put the situation into perspective. 5. Respond calmly and rationally. Remember, Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions, but understanding and managing them through rational thinking. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Here is the number 6 point is mindfulness practices. In this episode, we dive into Lesson 5, voluntary discomfort and building resilience. The ancient Stoics believed that by deliberately exposing ourselves to discomfort, we could strengthen our minds and build resilience against life's inevitable challenges. This practice, known as voluntary discomfort, is a powerful tool for personal development. Voluntary discomfort involves purposefully placing ourselves in situations that are uncomfortable, inconvenient, or challenging. This is not about seeking pain or suffering for its own sake, but about conditioning ourselves to handle adversity with grace and strength. Let's explore some practical ways to incorporate voluntary discomfort into our daily lives. One of the simplest and most effective methods is taking cold showers. This practice can help you build mental toughness and teach your body to adapt to stress. The initial shock of cold water is uncomfortable, but over time, you learn to control your breathing and remain calm. Opt for physical exertion when convenience is an option. This could mean walking or biking to work instead of driving, taking the stairs instead of the elevator, or engaging in regular exercise. Physical challenges improve your resilience and remind you that you can push through discomfort. Practicing intermittent fasting can teach you self-control and the ability to endure hunger. By occasionally skipping meals, you learn to appreciate food more and realize that you can withstand periods of discomfort without immediate gratification. Embrace minimalism by decluttering your living space and reducing your dependence on material possessions. Living with less can be initially uncomfortable, but it fosters gratitude for what you have and resilience against loss. Initiate and engage in difficult conversations that you might otherwise avoid. Facing these uncomfortable interactions head-on can build emotional resilience and improve your communication skills. Practice meditation in less than ideal conditions, such as in a noisy room or an uncomfortable seat. This trains your mind to find calmness and focus amidst chaos. By incorporating these practices into your routine, you gradually build a mental and physical resilience that equips you to handle life's larger challenges with greater ease and composure. Remember, the goal of voluntary discomfort is not to make life harder than it needs to be, but to prepare yourself for the inevitable difficulties that life presents. Through this practice, you cultivate an inner strength that remains steadfast in the face of adversity. Embrace voluntary discomfort and watch your resilience grow. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of Stoic wisdom. Stay tuned for the next lesson in our series. Here is the number 7 point is mindfulness practices. Today we delve into Lesson 6, reflect daily for self-improvement. Reflection is a cornerstone of Stoic practice, a powerful tool to understand ourselves and grow each day. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most renowned Stoic philosophers, diligently practiced daily reflection. His meditations is a testament to the transformative power of this habit. So how can we harness the benefits of daily reflection in our own lives? Let's break it down into actionable steps. Step 1, set aside time each day. Dedicate a few quiet moments at the beginning or end of your day for reflection. Consistency is key. Find a time that works best for you and stick to it. Step 2, create a conducive environment. Choose a peaceful spot free from distractions. This could be a cozy corner of your home, a quiet park, or even a favorite coffee shop. The goal is to create a space where you can think clearly. Step 3, ask yourself reflective questions. Use prompts to guide your reflection. Questions like what went well today, what challenges did I face, how did I respond to these challenges, and what can I do better tomorrow? Step 4, be honest and objective. Reflection isn't about self-criticism. It's about honest assessment. Acknowledge your strengths and identify areas for improvement without judgment. Step 5, focus on solutions, not problems. When you identify something that didn't go well, think about how you can improve. What strategies can you employ to handle similar situations better in the future? Step 6, record your progress. Over time, you'll be able to look back and see how much you've grown. This record becomes a powerful motivator and a source of insight. Step 7, practice gratitude. End your reflection with gratitude. Acknowledge the good things in your life, big and small. This shifts your mindset to a positive frame, fostering resilience and contentment. By incorporating these steps into your daily routine, you'll find that reflection becomes a powerful tool for self-improvement. It aligns perfectly with the Stoic principles of wisdom, self-awareness, and personal growth. Start today. Set aside a few minutes to reflect and watch as your journey of self-improvement unfolds, day by day. Remember, the key to growth lies in consistent, honest reflection. Here is the number 8 point is mindfulness practices. Today we'll explore Lesson 7, practice virtue in all circumstances. The Stoics believed that virtue is the highest good. But what does it mean to practice virtue? Simply put, it means to live according to 4 cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Let's break down these virtues and see how we can incorporate them into our daily lives, no matter the circumstances. First, wisdom. Wisdom is the ability to make sound decisions and to discern what is truly important. It involves understanding the difference between what we can control and what we cannot. In practice, this means taking a moment to pause and reflect before reacting. Ask yourself, what is within my control? What would be the most rational response here? By focusing on wisdom, we can navigate through life's complexities with clarity and calm. Next, courage. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to act rightly despite it. It's about standing up for what is right, even when it's difficult. When faced with challenges, remember the words of Seneca: sometimes even to live is an act of courage. Embrace discomfort and take action in alignment with your values. Justice, the third virtue, is about treating others fairly and with respect. It means acting with integrity and ensuring that our actions contribute to the common good. In every interaction, strive to be just. This could mean advocating for someone who has no voice, or simply being fair in your dealings with others. Remember, justice is the foundation of a harmonious society. Lastly, temperance. Temperance is about self-control and moderation. It's the ability to regulate our desires and avoid excess. In our daily lives, temperance can help us make healthier choices and avoid the pitfalls of overindulgence. It's about finding balance and maintaining harmony within ourselves. Practicing virtue in all circumstances is about embodying these principles consistently. Whether you're at work, with family, or facing personal challenges, let wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance guide your actions. By striving to live virtuously, we not only improve our own lives, but also contribute to a better world. As Marcus Aurelius said, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Here is the number 9 point: is mindfulness practices. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by the myriad of things we can't control. From traffic jams to unexpected setbacks, our peace of mind often seems at the mercy of external circumstances. But what if there was a way to reclaim our sense of calm, even amidst chaos? Enter the Stoic principle of the dichotomy of control. The dichotomy of control is a fundamental concept in Stoic philosophy, championed by ancient thinkers like Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius. At its core, it's a simple idea: there are things within our control, and there are things outside of our control. Within our control lie our thoughts, actions, and choices. These are the aspects of life where we have agency, where our decisions shape our destiny. Conversely, outside of our control are external events, other people's actions, and the unpredictable forces of nature. These are variables we can't influence, no matter how hard we try. So how does understanding this dichotomy benefit us in our daily lives? By focusing our energy on what we can control, we free ourselves from the grip of anxiety and frustration. For example, imagine your computer crashes while you're on a tight deadline. You can't control the malfunction, but you can control how you react. Instead of spiraling into anger and despair, you can take a deep breath, practice mindfulness, and calmly troubleshoot the issue. By embracing the dichotomy of control, you cultivate resilience and inner peace in the face of adversity. Whether it's a minor inconvenience or a major setback, remembering what's within our control empowers us to navigate life's storms with grace and fortitude. Here is the number 10 point: is mindfulness practices. In this video, we will delve deep into the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, exploring how it can enhance our emotional intelligence and enrich our lives. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions, as well as to recognize, understand, and influence the emotions of others. It plays a crucial role in our personal and professional success, affecting our relationships, decision-making, and overall well-being. The Stoic philosophy, originating in ancient Greece and Rome, offers profound insights into mastering our emotions and developing resilience in the face of life's challenges. Let's explore how we can integrate Stoic principles into our quest for emotional intelligence. Central to Stoic teachings is the concept of understanding what is within our control and what is not. By focusing our energy on things we can influence and accepting what we cannot change, we cultivate a sense of inner peace and resilience. Imagine a circle divided into two halves, one representing things within our control, and the other representing things beyond our control. Stoicism teaches us to invest our efforts and emotions wisely, directing them towards what we can control: our thoughts, actions, and attitudes. Mindfulness, another cornerstone of Stoic practice, enables us to be fully present in the moment, free from the distractions of the past and future. By anchoring ourselves in the present, we gain clarity of thought and better regulate our emotions. Daily reflection is a powerful Stoic tool for self-improvement. By journaling our thoughts and experiences, we gain insights into our emotional patterns and behaviors, allowing us to cultivate greater self-awareness and control. Stoicism teaches us to embrace adversity as an opportunity for growth. By practicing voluntary discomfort, seeking out challenges and discomforts, we build resilience and strengthen our ability to withstand life's trials. At the heart of Stoic philosophy are the four cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. By embodying these virtues in our thoughts and actions, we cultivate emotional intelligence and lead a life of purpose and fulfillment. As we conclude our exploration of building emotional intelligence with Stoic principles, remember that the journey towards greater self-awareness and emotional mastery is ongoing. By integrating Stoic wisdom into our lives, we can navigate the complexities of emotions with clarity, resilience, and grace. Here is the number 11 point: is mindfulness practices. Welcome to Stoic Techniques for Stress and Anxiety Management, where we delve into the wisdom of Stoicism, a philosophy that has withstood the test of time. At the heart of Stoicism lies the idea that our perceptions shape our reality, and by mastering our thoughts, we can conquer our emotions. Picture this: you're faced with a challenging situation, and anxiety starts to creep in. What do? First, Stoicism teaches us to differentiate between what's within our control and what's not. This simple yet powerful concept allows us to focus our energy on the things we can change, letting go of futile worries. Next, mindfulness becomes our ally. By grounding ourselves in the present moment, we break free from the grip of anxiety about the future or regret about the past. Journaling, a cornerstone of Stoic practice, helps us reflect on our thoughts and emotions. Through self-examination, we gain insight into our triggers and learn to respond with clarity rather than react impulsively. Breathing techniques, borrowed from Stoic exercises, serve as instant antidotes to stress. By regulating our breath, we signal to our body that we're in control, inducing a state of calm. And let's not forget resilience, the Stoic virtue of enduring hardship with grace. By embracing obstacles as opportunities for growth, we build psychological immunity to stress. In the midst of life's storms, Stoic wisdom serves as our guiding light, offering solace and strength when we need it most. Here is the number 12 point: is mindfulness practices. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy practiced by great minds like Marcus Aurelius, offers timeless wisdom on navigating the turbulent seas of anger and frustration. Picture this: you're faced with a setback, a betrayal, or an unexpected obstacle. Your instinct may be to react with anger or frustration, but Stoicism teaches us to pause, to breathe, and to reflect. Daily reflection is key. Take a moment each day to journal your thoughts, your actions, and your reactions. Ask yourself, how can I respond virtuously? Mastery is at the heart of Stoic practice. It's about recognizing what is within our control and what is not. When faced with adversity, remind yourself of the Stoic dichotomy of control. Focus your energy on what you can change and let go of what you cannot. Embrace the Stoic virtue of courage. See challenges as opportunities for growth rather than sources of frustration. Forgiveness is a potent weapon against anger. Remember that holding on to resentment only harms yourself. Ultimately, Stoic wisdom teaches us to find peace within ourselves, even in the midst of chaos. Here is the number 13 point: is mindfulness practices. At the heart of Stoic philosophy lies the recognition of the interconnectedness of all beings, emphasizing the importance of fostering meaningful connections with others. Yet, Stoicism also teaches the value of self-sufficiency and inner strength, reminding us that true happiness comes from within. Stoic thinkers, such as Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius, emphasize the importance of virtuous relationships built on mutual respect, honesty, and kindness. In today's fast-paced world, where digital connections often replace genuine human interaction, Stoicism reminds us to prioritize quality over quantity in our relationships. Community plays a vital role in Stoic practice, providing support, accountability, and opportunities for growth. Stoicism encourages us to extend our circle of compassion beyond ourselves, to embrace our roles as members of a larger human family. By cultivating empathy, gratitude, and generosity, we not only enrich the lives of others but also deepen our own sense of fulfillment and purpose. In essence, Stoicism teaches us that true strength lies not in isolation but in our ability to connect, to empathize, and to love one another. Here is the number 14 point: is mindfulness practices. Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy founded in Athens around 300 BC, has experienced a resurgence in recent years for its practical and timeless teachings. Today we explore the modern applications of Stoic lessons in our daily lives. Picture this: you're stuck in traffic, running late for an important meeting. Your stress levels are through the roof, and frustration begins to bubble up inside you. This is where Stoicism comes in. Lesson 1: distinguish between what you can and cannot control. Stoicism teaches us to focus our energy on what is within our control and let go of what is not. By accepting the traffic situation and shifting your focus to something productive, like listening to an educational podcast or practicing deep breathing, you regain a sense of calm and control. Lesson 2: practice mindfulness and presence. In today's digital age, our minds are constantly bombarded with distractions. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of being present in the moment, whether you're at work, spending time with loved ones, or simply enjoying a meal. By practicing mindfulness, you cultivate a greater awareness of your thoughts and emotions, allowing you to respond to life's challenges with clarity and composure. Lesson 3: cultivate inner peace through acceptance. Life is full of ups and downs, and sometimes things don't go according to plan. Stoicism teaches us to embrace life's uncertainties and view obstacles as opportunities for growth. By adopting an attitude of acceptance and resilience, you develop a deeper sense of inner peace and contentment, no matter what life throws your way. Lesson 4: practice virtue in all circumstances. Stoicism is not just about improving ourselves, it's also about how we interact with the world around us. By embodying the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, we cultivate stronger relationships, contribute to our communities, and make the world a better place. In a world filled with chaos and uncertainty, Stoicism offers us a timeless roadmap to mastering our emotions, finding inner peace, and living a life of purpose and fulfillment. So the next time life throws you a curveball, remember the ancient wisdom of the Stoics and embrace the power of emotional control. Your journey to a more fulfilling life begins now.